A recent Maryland highway safety study found that in 77% of all accidents, the driver was wearing a seatbelt. Accident reports indicated that 92% of those drivers escaped serious injury, which is defined as hospitalization or death. But only 63% of the non-belted drivers were so fortunate. What is the probability that a driver who was seriously injured wasn't wearing a seatbelt? What we're provided are conditional probabilities where, given they had a seatbelt, they had a serious injury or no serious injury. When we want to find, given they had a serious injury, what's the probability they didn't wear a seatbelt? So we have to reverse this. We're going to use a tree diagram to help us do this. So we make a first column that represents our probability of event A occurring, which is a seatbelt. Our first branch is 0.77, which is probability that someone wears a seatbelt. We make our second branch of no seatbelt, which will be 0.23. Then we do the probability of a serious injury given a seatbelt, no serious injury, so on. And we start with a branch of 0.08, which results in a serious injury. We branch off on the bottom with 0.92 for no serious injury. With no seatbelt, we're going to branch off with both serious injury and no serious injury. We have 0.37 for serious injury and 0.63 for no serious injury. This results in probabilities of A and B. So for seatbelt and serious injury, we get 0.061. For seatbelt, no serious injury, 0.7084. For no seatbelt and serious injury, we have 0.851. We calculate these by just multiplying across the branches. And finally, for no seatbelt, no serious injury, 0.1499. Again, we did the 0.23 times the 0.63. Now it's time to calculate that conditional probability. And we want to know what's the probability that a driver who was seriously injured wasn't wearing a seatbelt. Which means we're looking at the probability that given they were injured, they were not wearing a seatbelt. We'll find this by using our formula, so we get the probability of not wearing a seatbelt and injured divided by the probability that they were injured. So we're going to have 0.851, the probability of no seatbelt and a serious injury, divided by 0.0851 plus 0.0616, which is the probability of no seatbelt and serious injury and seatbelt and serious injury. This comes out to be 0.580095. So now we can state our conclusion. The probability that someone who was seriously injured was not wearing a seatbelt is 0.5801.